Hi there guys, welcome back to Tykes TV. Thank you for joining. As ever, it is deadline day, not long to go now till the transfer window closes, and Barnsley FC have secured a signing, not a permanent signing, a loan signing of a midfielder from the Premier League, this being Claudio Gomes from Manchester City. Before we do get talking about him though, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and any City fans or anybody who knows or have seen him play more than I have, get in touch and let me know in the comments. So yeah, obviously deadline day, all signings going off all over the country with footballers leaving clubs, joining, but all this and that. Barnsley FC, it's been rather a quiet day, rumours escalating around everywhere, but unfortunately it's been fairly quiet, and in my total opinion, for what it's worth, quite an underwhelming deadline day, unless something miraculous happens to make it, well, very, very good. Unfortunately, I still do find it a bit underwhelming this deadline day. However, a midfielder has come in, an area we needed in. I mentioned yesterday, loaning Herbie Kane out. Obviously, that area now we needed to get somebody in, and the club have in Claudio Gomes. This is a midfielder coming from Manchester City, 21 years of age. Listen, I said a few weeks back when we played City in that friendly, we should have been looking at players from City, speaking to Pep Guardiola when we played him in that. A few players who aren't going to get a game, who are still young, who are still, wanted to play football. And, this is a midfielder that fits the role. We want a ball-winning midfielder. I've watched a couple of clips of him before I did do this and done a little bit of research. Obviously, he's played mainly in the Manchester City under-23s and as well featured for being at PSG. He's a French lad, and as well he's also nicknamed by his teammates N'Golo Kante. So maybe he could be the next N'Golo Kante. I don't want to jump the ship too far, guys, because Ike Ugbo was nicknamed Tammy Abraham. So I don't want to jump the ship too far. But listen, it's a signing on board. It's better than no signing. I'm really happy to see a signing come in, and hopefully, it can benefit the team what we need, because that midfield area is very, very slim, short, whatever you want to call it. And certainly it were an area we needed. And hopefully, it does work out, and it proves to be a big asset to the team. Now, obviously, not being a permanent signing, going for loans, which is something the club don't always like to do. However, it has worked in the past with the likes of DK coming in, Ludovic, for example, as well. That worked when he came in on loan. Loans can benefit us as well, just as much as they can benefit Manchester City. And if we can't go out, we're not going to go out and sign players on permanent contracts, then we do have to be looking at loans, because this squad that we've got at the minute does need that little bit of help, that helping hand. Now, obviously, being highly rated and stuff, and playing well in under-23s is a big different kettle of fish to the Championship, and hopefully he can cut it. Obviously it's still early days, he's got a lot of time to prepare with the team. He's got 2 weeks to prepare for Bournemouth with the manager, with the players that aren't on international duty. So really hope it all works out. He's played at international level at all the way from, I think, the under-16s. Yeah, listen, like I said, a player we needed in that midfield to win the ball, to play the way we need. We've seen it in that midfield area. We have looked light in there, and for me, from what I've read and how people rate him, there's no question he should go straight in there against Bournemouth. I know a lot of managers and teams don't necessarily throw players straight in after signing them, but certainly having that 2 weeks to prepare certainly does give us that time to build him and get him ready for the squad. Obviously, the left-back situation, that Tom Pearce looks like it's off. I think what I've seen apart from that is that it could be happen in January. I don't know. But like I said, not in a... Listen, this lad, I don't know too much about him, so I can't judge him. Like a lot of players we sign, we don't know anything about Obi Alari or Aaron Lera-Seka. We've got to see him. We've got to see him on the pitch. But certainly, I think a couple more heads and maybe a few slightly older. I know I'm talking to a brick wall, but would have been my first choice anyway. But it is what it is. We have to deal with it, and hopefully it comes in and it works out. But certainly, I'll be honest, guys. I think it's been a very underwhelming transfer deadline day, personally. One more signing would have been nice, but it's, you never know. This video will probably go up and they'll surprise us. They always do, Barnsley. I think we've got to get used to that now. We have got to get used to the fact that Barnsley definitely surprise us when it comes to deadline day. The big positive as well, guys, is what we've got to remember is as key players like Styles, Ellick, they're still at the club. We've got to think about that as well. So that's always positives that we've managed to keep hold of them. To be honest, I haven't seen any rumours at all come out about any players throughout the whole of the window. So that's again a good thing that they're going under the radar and not being spotted by the vultures above. So yeah, listen, Claudio, Gomes, I wish you the best of luck joining the Reds. Get with the players. It'll be it's what we needed. That midfield area was certainly what we needed, and hopefully it does all work out and we can see that bit of gelling in midfield, that bit more strength in midfield, because that's the type of player we need. Ball winning, win the ball back, aggressive, stuff like that, and composure on the ball. That is, to control a football game. And I said it yesterday in yesterday's video. That is a key area, and hopefully this lad suits that bill. I'd have liked a permanent signing personally, but a loan's better than nobody. And I think if we'd have been sat here, we aren't signing anybody now, a lot of us would have been quite miffed that we wouldn't have been able to believe it personally. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hope maybe there might be another video to follow this. I don't know. Deadline day is always fascinating at Barnsley. So, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you all soon. And, yeah, once again, Claudio, Gomes, welcome to the Reds. Welcome on board the journey. And looking forward to seeing you in a red shirt at Bournemouth a week on Saturday. So, thank you for watching, guys. You Reds.